Hey, restaurant owners, let's gaze into our crystal ball and look at some restaurant marketing trends to watch in 2023. Number one, and probably most important, are vertical videos like on Instagram Reels and TikTok. Meta is pushing it like crazy. I don't know about you, but I see it all the time in my news feed. Reels from both on Instagram and on Facebook. TikTok is a blue ocean for restaurants. What do I mean by that? There are a lot of people on there, people watching TikToks, and not as many creators. So if you're a restaurant and you're thinking about doing TikTok, I would highly encourage you because there's a lot of opportunities there to get in front of people. Remember, the videos don't have to be long and they don't have to be super produced. You don't have to bring in a camera crew and do all kinds of stuff. Just 5 to 10 seconds would give you a really powerful video that could potentially go viral. But the goal is you've got to grab people's attention fast. Think about how you watch videos on TikTok or Reel. You are swipe, 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 swipe. Oh, interesting. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Oh, I'll watch this for a few. Swipe, swipe, swipe. So you've got to grab people's attention fast, all right? And I always say on any videos, you focus on 3 things: people, product, and process. The customers, the people working at your restaurant, the team, that's your people. Show them off. Product, the food, the drinks, whatever you create, that's the thing that people want to see. And then the process, go behind the scenes. Let's see how it's cooked in the kitchen or in the bar. So vertical videos, so important. You should be jumping on that right now. Number 2 is in line with that, user-generated content. You might start hearing that term more and more, or UGC. And that's customer created content. When they go to the restaurant, we want to encourage people to create content. You're crowdsourcing it from your customers. Encourage them to tag or use specific hashtags, all right? You can put those terms on table tents, menus, on social media. Let people know how to tag you, because then you should have somebody monitoring the mentions and the hashtags so you can share those, you can comment, you can repurpose them in lots of different ways from your own account. So using and encouraging user-generated content is huge. The third one, taking that a step further, are working with restaurant influence marketers, all right? People that we typically think about, have a huge built-in audience of your ideal customers. So if you're speaking to a restaurant influence marketer that has a following of 100,000 people and they're all raving foodies in your community, they've got an audience for you. They're talking to an audience. So you can borrow it or you can rent it. What do I mean by that? How could you have some type of strategic partnership that could be a win-win where you could, get some promos or tell your story on their channels to their audience, all right? You're getting in front of them and trying to get those people to come into your restaurant, all right? You could do giveaways. You could ask them, hey, can you email out and we're gonna run a giveaway. That would be really important. And then they're really good at creating Reels and TikToks. If you don't have the time, you could hire them to create your own. They could come in for an hour or 2 and maybe you prepare a bunch of dishes and drinks and you set up some time where they could film in the kitchen and do some things. In an hour or 2, they could create 15 or more vertical videos with what they capture here, all right? And it could be very economical, $300 to $500, and you could get a ton of stuff for your money there, all right? And we've been talking about how important vertical videos are. The third one, and this is something, it's a new frontier for people, it's artificial intelligence writing, all right? Basically writing done by robots, okay? So it's really catching on. There are 2 popular ones that you may have heard about. One is ChatGPT, another is Jasper.ai. Basically what you can do is enter basic information, all right? And it will spit out whatever you ask it to do. So you could type in and say, hey, write me a promo email for our New Year's Eve special. And it will spit it out and give it to you that you can use on emails and social media posts. And it sounds human. I mean, it really does. It's faster than how you could write. it's more accurate, and there's more consistency. It's pretty powerful, and there's a lot of opportunities to use it. And so start thinking about how you can use this writing on your websites, newsletters. There's a lot of possibilities for you to be able to do it. All right. And then finally, subscriptions. Subscriptions are the way the economy is moving. Remember when you might have said, I'm only going to have Netflix. That's the only subscription service, and I have all of these now, and I don't even watch half of them. All right. Subscriptions are the way of the future. You can get BarkBox and HelloFresh and Blue Apron. I mean, food delivered to your house. And Panera started their own subscription club. It's an $11 subscription where you get unlimited soda, tea, coffee, everything. At the time, they had a $9 club, and that generates them monthly $6.7 million passive recurring revenue. And they report more guest frequency is up, and people are buying more stuff. You know they're not just coming and getting the free coffee, okay? But people want to support local businesses. If someone had a choice between going and paying for a coffee club at Panera or paying for their favorite coffee shop down the street, I've got to think a lot of people would rather pay for the local coffee shop or the local brewery or the local winery or the local bar and grill, all right? And so our Go Explore Local subscription VIP club for local restaurants is an opportunity for you to earn passive recurring revenue every single month. Customers would pay every single month to access offers on their phone, okay? There's no fancy tech or tablets required, nothing extra on your part. This is an example of how one might work, where you have a free club where they get it just for signing up. Then they could pay, let's say, $17 a month for a pizza club, and they would get all of these different offers on their phone. Then maybe you have a beer club for $17 a month, and they get these different offers. And so people are paying every single month to access these on their phone. And you don't have to just do food. You could think about experiences, game nights, winery tours. You could have special dishes. You could do cooking classes. So many opportunities to do and create experiences that not everybody in the general public gets. And it's a one-time $197 setup fee, and then it's $0 a month. How it breaks down is restaurants get 75% of all subscriptions sold. Development and operations gets 15%. And then we have a Friends and Foodies program where people, restaurant marketing influencers can help you sell subscriptions as well. They earn 10%. And so if you want to look at a breakdown, a $19 a month subscription, 75% would be $14.25 to the restaurant, all right, every single month recurring, just like with subscription streaming services, all right? And so it is the way of the future. And think about how that kind of passive revenue could help you hire rockstar employees, offset rising costs, and all those other things that you could do with that kind of extra money. If you want to learn more, go to goexplorelocal.com for more information. So what we covered, breakdown of this year, what to look forward to, vertical video, user-generated content, encourage your customers to do that, find strategic partnerships with influencers, explore artificial intelligence, lots of opportunities, and create subscriptions so you can earn passive recurring revenue for your restaurant, all right? Please like and subscribe if you haven't done already. I'm Court, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.